Ready? Alright, hang on, let me get my nipples good.
Alright, get ready your nipples.
Alright, my nipples are ready.
Prepare thy nipples.
Taste Tour's back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on another episode. Alright, so what we've got here, I really, we need some music for this episode. You know, outside of this particular area, I could not tell you at all where to find this, and maybe you can't anywhere, but
I've never seen
I don't
before.
know. This is called the Club Vodka Martini. Made with
Canned
vodka
martini.
and dry vermouth.
Canned martini.
The vodka is in it. The vodka is in it and other fine spirits? What the fuck
I think
does
that
that mean?
includes the vermouth.
No, maybe. It's 20% alcohol. It says, enjoy these excellent tasting drinks in a variety of popular flavors. Simply chill or pour over ice. Party responsibly. Well,
not at a club.
the club cocktails. Since 1892, the club cocktails give me a fucking break.
There weren't
Club?
There were clubs.
No, there were people in the Wild West shooting each other, drinking, whiskey. Clubs.
Clubs.
Yeah, I doubt they called it the
Come on.
club back then.
I don't think they did, and I'm
Diet
pretty...
club.
Well, if they did, it was a different version of the club. Like
Yeah.
it was a club, like a book club. Some shit. I don't know. In that type of thing. You know what I mean.
Oh, this is... Oh, God. Ooh, boy.
Now, do we have martini glasses? Martini
no.
glasses.
Yeah, martini glasses make more sense.
Wait, so we're gonna get this?
Ooh.
No, I can't bring
Yeah,
myself to
you have
Ooh, that's not good.
This is the martini guy too.
I like martinis. That's horrible. Oh. What's this in there cackling? Drink it.
You're such a jerk. Just watching us.
Oh my God. Here, I always give something second sip. Oh. Drink it, you idiot.
There's just like not. There's nothing
It's
to
not
it.
that bad. It's not good.
Here's the thing. Okay.
It's not.
First of all, when you see a little container like this, you think it's gonna be. I mean, okay, I will admit it is what it says it is, and it tastes like
It doesn't taste like
shitty.
anything.
It tastes like a
It
shitty,
tastes like nothing.
weak martini with
Yeah.
mostly vermouth in it. Is
Yeah.
what it tastes like.
For me, there's too much vermouth in it.
Yeah.
Yes. And I can, to be honest, as a person who likes martinis, unless. Very rarely do I use much at all vermouth because it's such an overpowering compared to the vodka.
It might also slightly mind fuck me that we're drinking them out of these glasses.
Maybe a little.
Like a little bit of a mind play thing where it's like.
And with martinis, you're supposed to have the completely chilled glass. And
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We break the rules here.
Here's the thing. I think in comparison to a lot of the really good stuff we've had tonight, it's hard for me. I can't recommend this because I'd much rather just make my own martini.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if, I don't know, personally, I can't think of any application in which it would be useful for me. I mean, because if I'm going somewhere where I can't make my own martini, but I want one, I would rather drink something else than this.
Right.
I mean, I'm seriously, does anybody like martinis so much to where they won't drink anything else and this is it? I don't think so. I really don't think so.
I would be surprised. When I initially smelled it and we had initial reactions, I expected worse.
It's too much vermouth. Oh.
Yeah, it is absolutely
way
too
too
much
much.
vermouth.
And I do not like vermouth.
But honestly, it's not. When I keep thinking about what it is, okay, it's basically. It's not supposed to taste good, to be honest with you. At least
you're
for
right.
me, martinis, it's not like, this is delicious. Unless you're doing the Choco Martini and the whatever,
Lemon drops.
the lemon
And
drop.
that's a totally different, that's not even a real martini.
Right, that's a totally different ballgame than this. And that's what you gotta realize, this is not strawberry martini.
Exactly, you're right.
It's a
You're
vodka
right.
martini. And it's not offensive enough for me because I'm not even a martini guy, but it's not actually that offensive.
It's not offensive, you're right.
It's not good,
just
but it's
there's
not
so-
super
There's
offensive.
so
The
much.
reason it's offensive to me is because vermouth makes my
Me too. I think
my skin crawl.
vermouth is a little too
and-
potent in it. If you maybe if you prefer more heavy vermouth, you
Ugh.
won't take
Who would?
offense to
Dry
it.
martinis. Dry.
I like it pretty much.
Like,
If it's
waiting
vermouth-
for the vermouth.
if it's vermouth,
just
it's like-
waiting it on. Yeah.
I
Not-
typically when I
Yeah.
If I make a martini at home, it's vodka, shaken
Just,
in
yeah,
a stirrer,
exactly.
poured into a glass.
Yeah.
That's my martini.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll
You
put
can have an
olives in
olive,
it.
yeah.
Sometimes I'll put olives in it. Very rarely do I do it dirty because that can be good, but the vast majority of the time, especially if you go somewhere and ask for it dirty, they fucking dump that
They
shit
dump
in
the
there,
whole thing
and it's
in,
horrible.
it's disgusting.
So,
Yeah.
you know, it's something that's a little hard to give a rating, but 5, middle of the road, because here's the reasons, kind of like what we've already discussed. It is what it says it is. If that's something that sounds enticing to you, vodka in a can, martini in a can, go ahead and try it, but on that note, it's certainly not a good martini, which I guess you'd imagine in a can it's probably not, and I just don't see the real reason or purpose for it. 5.0.
It's probably a marketing gimmick sort of thing,
Yes.
where, and it might work. I don't know how
Well,
popular
we
it is,
want
but yeah. Well, I wanted to at least check it out because it seemed like kind of an
Yeah.
enticing marketing thing. I don't think it's good. I mean, I wouldn't opt for it. I'd give it like a 3.5. It's not terrible, but it's not my thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say 4. Just
Like I said, the reason I give it a 5 is just because I appreciate what they're trying to do.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's just
Cool
never
concept.
something I would
Yeah.
actually want to drink.
Right.
Yeah.
That's my thing too. And I'm
Just
not. And again, I gotta reiterate, I'm not a martini person either.
Yeah.
So
it's going to be interesting to see if I can find a picture of this.
yeah.
I don't know.
I wouldn't put. And I also say I wouldn't put vermouth in like anything for me. For
No.
me, if I was just
No,
gonna
me
make
neither.
something, I wouldn't. Put
I do not
vermouth in
like it
'cause I
at
really like
all. It
vermouth.
actually just.
Yeah. So.
A draw.
That's the thing about that, but overall I can applaud it somewhat of, at least the marketing, at the very least the marketing idea.
Well,
behind it.
I think we've rambled on enough about this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Club Vodka Martini. Check it out if you like what you heard. Taste Tour will be back. This is the Club Vodka Martini again. We will return, so stick around for more episodes. Thank you.